Previously on Fresh Play Friday. And you will from time to time, kind of... What's going on, all you gamers? As always, for all things Xbox and soon Xbox Series X, why not hit that subscribe and bell icon, and I'll bring you all the latest and greatest in gaming, hints, tips, guides, and fun gameplay. But for now, you're here to see what game we will be playing this week as part of our Xbox Game Pass Fresh Play Friday. Well, all I can say is, step aside, Total War. Move along, Wasteland 3. We have a new reigning champion, a new tactical genius simulator. And that is none other than Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, or TABS. I have no idea what this game's going to be like, but it looks a lot of fun. So let's dive in. As always, guys and girls, unless I tell you differently, then the games I'm playing are completely fresh to myself, and it's kind of a first perspective type of thing. So let's have a little look, because I must admit this game has intrigued me. Welcome to the Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. The game is in preview. So even though it is an older game, I believe this has been out a little while, it is still classed as preview or kind of an early access kind of thing, I'm guessing. This definitely looks interesting. It really does. Look at the physics. Oh. Right, so sandbox, campaign, settings and roadmap. We're going to go straight into campaign. So we're trying introduction at the moment, but I must admit there's quite a few to go over. I'm liking the looks of these. I'm liking that spooky one. We might come back to that. But let's see what there is for the introduction. Oh wow, there's a lot. This will take a while. I will show you a little bit and then we'll skip to some gameplay as such, because I'm sure you won't want to go over all of the basics. But let's see what it actually entails. Right, so it doesn't actually tell you exactly what to do. You've kind of just got to look at the actual map and tell yourself. So place a unit. And pressing select pretty much kicks off the battle by the looks of it. Oh, come on, I've got this. Long range versus melee. Come on, I've got this.
Nope.
Oh, you can zoom in. They're getting too close, lads. Oh, no. Oh, no. Three spears. What are you doing? It's gone horribly wrong. I've got faith in you. He's missing. He's missing with a club. Are you going to throw a spear? Oh my god. Right. So let's try that again.
24 hours later.
Right. So after a few little muck-arounds later, I've realised that for some reason this is probably the only game in the world where your long-range fighters actually lose to the melee guys. Or at least at the start. So if I have a little look, pressing the RT button just down here actually gives me a wheel where I can place kind of more characters as such. So what we're going to do is have a little look and see what we've got. Now, judging from that, it looks like we've got 600 to spend. So we're going to have one protector, two protectors, and then we're going to go on to kind of a little bit of damage. If I don't win this, then there's something wrong. Something seriously wrong. Come on, protectors. Batter them. All you can see is your little dudes get smashed. Victory! Right, so I'm not going to lie, I kind of jumped out of there. I didn't play through all of them. I've kind of learnt the basics a little bit, and I wanted to try something a bit fun. So let's go straight into the spooky simulation. And we're going to start off on the first one.
Are you stupid or something? I'm as stupid as stupid does.
So here we are, and we've got a little bit more money to spend, 1800. So we're going to try and get something. We can't actually get spooky stuff yet. Ah, come on. Right, so what we're going to go with, I tell you what, let's go with Pirate. It looks like they've got quite a lot of long range. I'm feeling more confident in this. Here we go. Oh, judging from that, you can actually... Wow, you can actually play as a unit. Oh, that's cool. That is so cool. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Right, so if there's a lot of them, bombers. Bombers are the way forward. Now, I'm not going to lie. I started this game off and I thought it was kind of a really young child's game. I'm guessing just from the graphics and how it's set out as such. But after playing a little bit longer, it's actually quite a bit more fun and quite a bit more strategic than you think. Now, I say strategic, but there is also the odd time when your main really expensive character that you've bought, so say you've got 1900 like you have here, you may spend like 1500 on a character and he'll just randomly kind of fall off a cliff. So it won't always work out in your favour to have the best characters, if you're a little bit unfortunate, shall we say. But yet, one of the good things in this game is the actual amount of unit types you can get. Now obviously I don't know what that last one is, and I probably won't actually unlock it during this. But if you have a little look, each kind of category has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in it. I believe they're all the same. I'll go down to here just to make sure. Yeah, so each category has 7 in it. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and a secret category. So 12 categories in all and 7 individual troops in each one. So there is a lot of variation that you can actually do in this game. And what's fun is you're not stuck. So if you're playing certain game modes, you're not stuck in just using one type. So if I wanted to have a clubber, and I wanted to chuck him just up here, I could have a little front row of clubbers, and then I could go down to here. I'm trying to think, where is that actually? Oh, I haven't got enough. Well, if you had enough, I could pick Zeus, and he's an absolute beast. Or over that, go on to the pirates category, and grab a couple of muskets from behind. I say muskets, I didn't even look. Flintlocks, not muskets, flintlocks, sorry, my apologies. So you can kind of mix and match as much as you want, making some really fun variations. Now there are a lot of units in this game, like I've said earlier, and you will need to kind of get used to using all of them. So for example, just down here is a healer, and everyone knows healers can come in really, really handy. So for example, I was getting absolutely massacred in this, could not win it at all. So I've chucked a couple of healers in, and a couple of kind of sword guys. So, let's try again. Now as you can see, the healers are doing their job at the back. And it's a different story. Look at that. They're getting completely overwhelmed. Come on, painters. Actually, it's a funny fact, some of the most powerful actual people in an army are your painters. I don't know why I said that. That is not the truth in any way, shape or form. However, apparently in this scenario, a load of painters with their paintbrushes are victorious. Now, after playing this game for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, it was quite evident, one, that I was very wrong in my first opinion of it being a kind of child's game, and two, there was a lot of scenarios. So for example, if I go over here, if you have a little look, you've got 12 there. 20 scenarios are just in the first one. And obviously, that's just on the introduction. From there, you've got this one, which has 6 different pages. The challenge ones, which are really fun. They are really fun. The Dynasty ones, 3 pages. The Renaissance ones, 3 pages. I think you get the picture. So after playing for a while, like I said, you do kind of realise that it is quite a fun game and it is interesting, as it is by no means a pushover. There's a lot to do and there's a lot to get to grips with and learn. And even though it is quite a childish game in some respects, like from the ragdoll features as such, and from the fact that things can go horribly, horribly wrong, there is no guarantee that one unit will do what you think it's going to do, like in other games, but it is still a good game. And you can find yourself actually getting kind of engrossed in it, because what you want to do is kind of overcome each puzzle as such. Because that's how I found this game. I basically found that it was kind of like beating a puzzle. So once you've done one mission, you wanted to get past the next one. And it may take you 4, 5 or even 6 attempts. There was a good few times when I was completely stuck in this game and the most random characters that I chucked together just overwhelmed them. Whereas I would never really have thought that that would be it. So sometimes you just have to use a few variations that you find really fun. Another good thing is just over here, if you have a little look at your sandbox simulation bit, it's basically you kind of putting 2 armies against each other to see who would beat each other. So what you could do is kind of work out who the really strong units are and what works together as such. Here we go, one of my favourites. We're going to put a Zeus on the field. And now we're going to let them go. Now obviously there's 7,700 points, 7,700 points and 5,360 over here. So you would think the 7,000 odd would dominate, but let's see. Oh wow, and those Reapers are ridiculously strong. And Zeus is in trouble. He's my go-to character. What's he gonna do? He's holding on for dear life. Come on, Zeus. You can beat the Grim Reaper. A battle for the ages. Look. Oh, no. I think that was really close. But yeah, it just goes to show you. Like, they had like nearly 2,000 points less. So it definitely shows you, especially when all of those units, the single little units, just got absolutely massacred at the start. It goes to show you that with this game, it's kind of learning what works and what doesn't, and then chucking it into a little bit of tactical warfare as such. One thing to note, there are a few things here you might want to adjust. So for example, the settings, you can have a little muck around with your field of view, or you could change the audio if it was too loud, or the gameplay, and it tells you a little bit of the bugs. So I'm guessing that pretty much just tells you what the bugs are in the game or what bugs they've fixed recently. One other thing that's really nice is if you do enjoy this game, it gives you on the front screen a roadmap. So you click on that and it basically tells you what they're going to be doing with the game. So next update is a unit creator, which sounds pretty cool. To be perfectly honest, it may well be that you get to create your own units, which is what it sounds like to me. And also it looks like there's final factions, new maps, and other features coming. So as you can see on the right there, you can create your own character and you basically make it how you want. So you get to do all the features of it. Even the weapons. That's quite interesting, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, it looks like they're definitely putting a bit of work still into this game. So like I said, If you're into kind of tactical games, where funnily enough this is a tactical game, I thought it was just going to be a kind of kiddie game where you absolutely massacre everyone if you're really good at these type of games. But I play quite a lot of strategy games and things such like that, and I died in this an awful lot. So I don't know if that says anything about myself, but yeah, there is quite a bit to do in this game. It is a lot of fun, and it is definitely interesting. What I would say is give it a try. If you find it a little bit boring, it probably won't change further down the line, to be perfectly honest. There will be more units and stuff, but you'll be able to know whether this is your type of game after about 15 minutes in. So you'll be able to know, and hopefully this review has kind of informed you straight off the bat. But as always, guys and girls, if this has helped at all, then why not hit that subscribe and bell icon if you'd like to become part of the Sofa Squad, or why not leave a comment or a like if you've enjoyed the video. As always, take care. I'll see you on next day.